Okay. Then why am I so tall? Wait, honestly?
Hi.
Må jeg skippe, mann?
Hoiannussun teille
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
Toiselle Bronsina. Mindre konsen din krans.
En gang så kom det sånn da jeg bare hang opp. Ja, nå kan jeg vise deg bildet. Det er veldig øye.
De tre fine
Se. Se.
Hvem er det?
Det er random fyr. Og så begynte han å gå liksom bort på sånn. Sånn.
Hun som egen.
Ja. Er ikke jeg så creepy?
Hello. How old are you? Nah, bro, you're not 12. You're not 12. You sound like you're like 16 at least.
Hello. Hello. You are not 12 years old. Oh. Can you hear that in the background? Oh, don't mind that. That's not me. How are you?
Good, you?
I'm good, thanks.
Hi.
Hi. Alright, how are you? I'm alright, thank you. Oh shit.
Hi. What? What do you want me to subscribe?
What? I'm good, bro.
I want to play the piano.
I have a question. Will you let me play the piano, even though I'm really bad at it? Thank you. Everyone keeps on skipping me when I try. Don't expect anything good, okay? That's go. Small thanks.
Hello. You.
Hello. How are you? I'm good. Yeah. I'm bored. Yeah. Okay. What should I follow your YouTube? Here, hold up. Let me find it. Oh. Mm. What's your profile picture? Help. Your head. Ah, right. Okay.
Oh, shit. I'm an artist.
Is that okay? I can throw you.
Yes. I'm an artist. That for you? I throw people. What? Hello. There. Oh my. Yeah. Wait, where you from? Hungary. Are you hungry? Oh, cool. I think I was there. I think one time. I think. Yeah.
Ah. Hello, how are you? Good.
Um.
Yeah, but I don't need to approve.
Når er det kakene, da?
Them. I just rage baited them. I just rage baited them. Oh my god. Hey.
12? That's crazy, dude. I didn't know you were I didn't know you were 12. It says in your bio that you are 12 years old, actually. You're 12? Say less. You gotta come with me. You're gonna have to come with me. What? Konnichiwa.
Donation, donation.
I'm so mad.
Get away. Oh, no.
Wait, I can do it for a guy. I can do it for a guy.
No.
Can I show you something? Okay, I'm gonna. Only you though, no one else.
Help me, help me, help. They got chasing me.
Liam, just go with him. He's not that bad. Let's go up here.
Yes, he is.
You're too big. I can't take you. Go around the corner.
He's not donating you.
Are you ready? Only you. I'm doing this too. Okay, let's go.
Donation, donation.
Was it at least pleasurable?
Donation. I told you to clip it.
Oh. Sunny bag and prawn.
Who is this? Who are those?
Hello? I have no clue what good means. Wait a second.
Skadoosh.
Hello? Wait. Ja, igen. Akkor jól láttam, hogy magyar volt ez a queerbe. Ugye tudod, hogy nem úgy írják le a Hungarians. Nem baj. Nem baj ez. Mizu. Az jó. Nem tudom, mit mondjak.
Hello. Well, are you a content creator and a developer? Okay, well, bye-bye.
Hello. Oh, it's you again.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Hold up. Nice one. Oh my god, I'm such a big fan. Ha, now I'm on the roof. Yeah, nice one. Oh, no. I wish I was skinny and petite to fit down here. Oh, no, you're no better off. Um. Where's blood doing? Okay, well, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Hello? How are you? I'm pretty good, thank you. You're live. Yeah. Oh yeah. What?
Yo. Yo, what's up, bro? Oh, I messed up. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh.
Mom, do not, no.
12, a small content creator and developer. Wow, I'm getting better at reading, man. I'm getting so better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. You know? You know? Like,
Yeah, I know.
bye?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Magyar!
Uh-huh. Wait,
Magyar!
again?
You are Magyar.
Igen. Yes.
Okay. What's your opinion on Slovakia?
Nothing. Goodbye. It was good, man. It was good, bro. Oh, so it's
Piano.
what?
Can you play piano?
Yes.
Okay.
It was good, bro. Hey, come on, everybody, do the sea line. It was good, bro.
Mm.
What? Bro, it was good, bro.
Yo, hello.
It was good, bro.
What's good, bro?
Not much. What about you, bro?
July, bro.
Yeah.
How many people is watching?
0.
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
No job.
I'm unemployed, yeah.
Bro has no job.
You neither, bro.
So,
It was good, bro.
it was good. 12 a small country, a developer. Hashtag Leo, hashtag Orafa. Why is everyone saying Orafa, man? Like, bro, you can't be talking with that outfit. Okay, bye.
It was good, bro. No. I enjoyed it. It was good, bro. It was good, bro. Yo.
Oh, okay.
It was good, bro.
What's good, man?
What's your baby, bro?
You are a content creator?
Yeah.
What do you create?
Videos.
Like what videos?
Roblox.
Oh, okay.
That's really nice.
So I have my cat with me, so
Meow
she wants to
meow.
say hi.
Meow meow meow. What's up?
That's a good cat. Tiny cat, though.
Hello? Hello?
No.
Baby, what
Why
did
do
you
you
call
say
me?
it like that? She gets upset when
Yeah, it's
people
good,
call her.
Excuse me, what he call me? What he say?
It's good.
He said what? He said what? He said what? Okay, Magnolian. Okay, anyways. How are you?
Ahoy, bro.
How are you?
What's good, bro?
Oh.
Oh, no, I see you again, bro.
You again. Why are you ever?
What's good, bro? I'll leave.
Yo, guys, let's server hop, brother. It's always the same people.
Let's go. Yo, what's good, bro? Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo.
Yo, hello. Yo, what's good, bro? Yo, what's
Hello,
good?
hello.
Yo, what's good, bro?
It was a Kimber.
Yo, what's good, bro? Yo, what's good, bro? Yo, hello. What's good, bro?
Mm-hmm.
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 Mm-mm. Yo, what's good, bro? Yo, what's good, bro? Yo, hello, bro?
You're alright, Mosh.
What?
Well, I'm honest, I don't care. Hello? Are you here? Like, I'm just trying to talk to you, like, it's kind of like very rude how you just ignore me. How do I get this off my screen? Right, I'm gonna skip you now because you're just being rude. Like, honestly, you're just being rude.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Mr. Mr. Cheeseman donated $5 through Super Chat. Love the stream, dude. But please put the fursuit back on.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Yeah, bruh. I can make it.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Mr. Cheeseman donated $5 through Super Chat. Love the stream, dude. But please put the fursuit back on.
Well, hello.
Hello, bro.
Well, hello, bruh.
Hello.
Wait, what? You're 12 years old?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
I say that like I'm not 13, but anyway.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you're live.
Yeah.
Hello, people of the internet. Well, I'm gonna go, but yeah,
Okay, good, bro.
adios.
Adios. Yo, what's good, bro?
Hello,
Yo, what's
hello.
good, bro?
What happened to your hair? Oh my. You wanna see my pet fish?
Yeah.
Okay, his name's Goldie.
Aw, it's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It's time for me to go now. Goodbye.
No. Yo, what's good, bro?
I want to go back to the icon.
Harar.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what that is? Oh, why am I on top? Do you know what cat's eye is?
Yeah.
Do you know what cat's eye is?
Yeah.
What on earth?
Yo, what's good, bro?
What?
What's good, bro?
I don't know.
Huh?
Yo, what's good, man?
Hello.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Wait, hold up. Oh, that's freaking good.
Mr. Cheeseman donated $5 through Super Chat. Love the stream, dude, but please put the fursuit back on.
Oh, excuse me?
No.
Mr. Blah Blah Bar donated $5 through Super Chat. Loving this stream. But can you put the cat ears back on? George Loves Feet donated $10. Are we furry role playing tonight? Mega Kitty 582 donated $5 through Super Chat. Are you still doing the furry roleplay at 8 PM?
Yeah, I am too.
Fairs, bro. Fairs, bro. Any other donations, or was that it?
Mr. Cheeseman donated $5 through Super Chat. Love the stream, dude, but please put the fursuit back on.
Fairs, bro.
Mr. Blah Blah Bar donated $5 through Super Chat. Loving this stream. But can you put the cat ears back on?
Why is it only $5 though?
Oh no, they're broke.
They're all broke, man.
Pranda donated 99 cents through Super Chat. Is it weird if I lick my blind granddad's toes?
Yo, what's good, bro? What's good, bro? Special, a raven is something rare. A raven. Connected to a public server, bro. Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo, bro? Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's good, bro? No. Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's good, bro?
What's good, bro?
Oh my god. VT. Yo, wait, is that actually unlimited?
No.
Oh.
Hey, wala ni sir.
What? What's good, bro?
Mr. Cheeseman donated $5 through Super Chat. Love the stream, dude, but please put the fursuit back on.
Okay, chat.
What's it, bro? Scared.
What?
9. Oops. Oh.
Yo, bro, like, I'm gonna crash out.
Why?
People always kill and they're so mean.
So annoying.
Oh,
Hello.
me!
Shh, 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 shh. Oh, I gotta. Oh. Jesus! Hello? Hello? Hungary? Yeah.
No, az nagy jó, oké.
I typed it wrong. Rosszul írtam be hozzá.
Aha, látom.
Hon gay ír. Hon gay ír.
Jaj.
Buzi magyar. Buzi
No, no, no,
magyar.
no, 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 no.
Miért?
12. Oh.
Jó, az good.
Great. How are you?
Good, you?
Huh?
Good, you?
Anything. Good.
You?
Good. Yeah. Okay. Developer 12. Need one more. That is so cool. Hashtag. Oh. Is it too big?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Hi.
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 Where are you
Hi.
from?
Hungary.
Where are you from?
Hungary, bro.
Oh, nice. Ah, we're from the UK.
Okay, that's nice.
What's the weather like there?
Good.
Oh, nice. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Creator and developer. Jason Nedev user need one more subs for 140. I'm live, be chill. You're live right now?
Yes.
Folk, I'm crying.
What?
Oh. What do you use? YouTube, TikTok?
YouTube.
What you want? YouTube. I bet. Let me watch your live. Jason Dev. Alright. Oh my gosh, folk. YouTube. Jason Dev. Yo. Which one are you?
The one with
Oh.
139 subscribers.
Okay. Oh, I found you. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm in live. Ain't nobody watching this.
I know, bro. That part.
Damn. Damn, folk. I'm crying. Folk, I'm crying.
Wait.
Yo, what's good, bro? SpongeBob attack.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's good, bro? Come back, bro. I'm gonna catch you. I'm back, bro.
Well, make, bro. I'm just SpongeBob, you know.
I'm on your road. You won't be able to run. I'm on your roof. You won't be able to run, Chloe. You just got claw. Yo, what's good, bro? Hey, what's
What?
up, bro?
You just came, Karen. Hello?
Yo, hello?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's good, bro? What
That
do I
was
do,
good,
bro?
bro.
Tulong?
Ignore.
Yo lang?
Ignore. Cheese pakan na de.
Okay, do it.
Wait?
We'll see what's up in like a few minutes.
ये कैसे equip नहीं हो रहा मैं इसके लिए मुझको तो करो ये
Yo, what's good, bro? Yo, what's good,
Hi.
bro? Yo, hello? Yo, what's good, bro?
Hello. I'm not looking at the. Oh. Hello. Jones. Oh.
Do you speak?
Do you speak English? Or
Yes.
Oh my god, chicas. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Hey. I don't. Wait, Ariel, come here. In here? No, close my door, please. Thank you. Please do not.
Yo, hello?
Yo, bro.
How was it?
Yo, skipping. No. Wait, what? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro, you ain't doing anything, bro. Dude. Bro. Yeah, bro, you ain't trying to do anything to me, right? I know where you live. Yeah, right. I can't recover your options. No, I can't apply. Why do I need to recover my account if I already have my account?
Introducing ClickUp Super Agents, the world's first AI agents. Fly from planet to planet in space. So, with this new incredible idea in mind, I dragged in a beautiful space skybox. Then I jumped on over into Blender and started modeling this spaceship. And here's what it looks like in game. I think it looks incredible. I did some texture work on it and it's looking nice. Then jumping back into Blender, I modeled the interior of the spaceship and I think it looks really cool. And now I'm gonna put it into Studio. And after some fancy lighting work, this is what it looks like in Studio. I think it looks amazing. It's got this fancy blue lighting. Players will be able to select what planet they want to travel to at this center console here, which I'll make in a bit. And then there's this room here with the stunning views of space. Moving on, I thought I'd start making some of the planets and we got this blue one here, but it's looking pretty empty. So jumping back into Blender, I decided to model these rocks. I've never modeled rocks before, but I think they turned out right, although this one's kind of sus. But anyways, I modeled these trees and they'll look really good in Studio. I also modeled this tiny little weird alien plant as well. All right, now after locking in for a little bit, this is the result. I think it looks amazing and I cannot wait to fight some enemies on this planet. And of course, players can return to their ship by finding this on any planet. Okay, so I'm just about finished my part in making this game, but I thought I would throw together this quick billboard GUI to select planets before I finish up. Okay, now unfortunately, that's all the time I'm going to have today. If you like what I've done, make sure to rate me a 10 out of 10 in the comments. Also consider joining my Discord server, link in the description. On to the next developer who can hopefully turn this into a proper Blocks Fruits game set in space.
This video is sponsored by Raycon. Mother's Day is coming up, and if you're trying to get your mom something she'll actually use every day, Raycon's bone conduction headphones are a really good pick. They sit just outside the ears, so she can listen to music, podcasts, or calls while still hearing what's going on. Let's hand it.
The time of recording this, I was actually sick. I had a cold or something, so I wasn't really able to get much done for this video. But I did make some UI, so I'll go through the whole process of how I made it, what I was thinking in my tiny brain, and yeah, I'm gonna leave everything else for the next developers. So you know, wish me luck with this, guys. All right, so to make UI, people normally use something called Photoshop, but
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
So, as an alternative, I'm going to be using something called Photo P, which is a lot cheaper, and as a matter of fact, it's actually free. So this is what I'm going to be working with. This is my canvas, and whoa, would you look at that? It's automatically loading the UI in for me. Wow, W in chat for Photo P for being this goated. OMG. So the UI has been made, guys, so now I have to import it into Roblox. Let's go. So now that we're in Roblox, I'm just gonna like design everything in here. So it's gonna be a time lapse. So yeah, you guys can enjoy the little montage of music. Alright, so the UI is actually done now. Now I have to code it. And this is the part where I start losing my brain. So let's see how many times I fumble. Oh my days, I give up. You know what it is? I'm gonna bring out the big guns. Hippity hoppity, your code is now my property. Thank you, ChatGPT. Right, so now that this is in the game, all I'm gonna do is change that little thing in the middle of the screen. I don't know what that is. I think it's a teleport thing, but I'm gonna have to change it because god damn, it hurts my eyes. Ew. This is the before, and wait for it, and there it is. There it is, chat. This is the after. I know, right? It's so tough. God, I need help. Help me, please. Road devs kidnapped me for too long. Help.
Hello, I'm Civcum. I'm primarily a scripter, and I'm probably gonna make fruits for this game because I opened it up and there was no fruits. So let's get to that. All right, after a bit of work in this studio, just so I can import everything smoothly and I don't have to worry about the map, I just made a little moveset for this laser fruit. I had an idea for it. There is a data store and everything for your fruits. People can add it to it, and so it saves it. And here's the moves. I've only made one so
Sotto mesinan. Mesinan, Nak. Sama telepon.
Far shouldn't be too hard to make the other
Yes, ma'am.
two. I just basically have to make a shot and then copy and paste it with more shots. But the beam, it's hard to control. I'm trying to do a lot in a little bit of time I have, but it works and that's all that matters. Next, I'm gonna make the shot and barrage, and as I mentioned earlier about getting into the planet from that menu, I'm also gonna finish that up, and then I'm sadly not gonna be able to work too much on progression. There's just no fruits. So I'm adding the fruits. Hopefully people will add bots that you can kill and some level grinding, and that should hopefully be it. But yeah, let's get this laser fruit done. All right, so I did a little work. I have this laser fruit here. It appears at the bottom right. I only have one move right now. I'm gonna work on the other two, but the beam is a little choppy. Don't have too much time, so I'm trying to do a lot. So I gotta rush it. There you go. That's the beam. Obviously, you can aim it with your mouse. It's pretty nice. It's a bit choppy, but it's what I can do in the time I have, so it's all right. And yeah, let's get these two other moves done, and maybe another fruit. And I gotta work a little bit on the transporting to planets, and maybe one other thing. We'll see how much time I have. All right, I faced the last fruit. I want to add 4 moves, but I have time for 3 if I want to add the cutscene traveling system, because my time's almost up. But it has 3 moves. They're all very melee based, because the last one was very ranged, so I thought maybe the opposite. It's the shadow fruit, literally something called shadow. This move turns you into a shadow and you just move faster. It's a pretty quick cooldown, so people are easily able to get back to moving quickly, because you need to with this fruit. Then there's pulse. Pulse is just anybody near you takes damage. It's like an aura around you, and it's nice. And then there's void. Void is another one like that, except it's an area of effect, more like large scale area. It does the same damage as pulse, so you can actually stack them both. If you do void first, then pulse, but if you do pulse first, then void, you can't stack them. And I just gotta add the traveling to another planet, and that'll be it for my part. I hope the next developer maybe adds some sound effects to these fruits as well. Alright, I added the cooldown counters on the moves, but I'm not gonna have time to showcase it because I want to go to bed. But I will showcase this one quick transition I did. I did want to add a cutscene. I had a whole thing set up for it, and then I found out another scripter, so I just made it fade out, and then it stays faded out to let it load a little bit, and then it just brings them into the planet. Nothing special, but gets the job done, and the fruits are in, and I cannot wait to see what the next does with the game. Rate me 10 million cats out of 50 Russias.
Glamour napok az XXX Lutzban. 20% kedvezmény több ezer termékre. Csütörtöktől.
Yo, what's up guys, my name is Yolo and I've been developing on Roblox for about 3-4 years now, and I am the 4th developer in this challenge. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the other people have done and what I get to do now. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, here I'm just modeling the blocks fruit, or space fruit as you could call it. So first start off with this little like golden Buddha looking like fruit. I think it was more to be like a sun, but also to look like the Buddha fruit. And now we're moving on to the space beacon fruit, and those swirly eyes were actually very nice to make, very satisfying to make. And also yeah, Gemini gave me this little reference, so you know, can't complain. But yeah, now we're moving on to the alien. So I just copied the body from the other one, and I'm making the holes, and now we got the 3 eyes, the antenna things I guess, mouth, and now we're making the little like moons around them. Yeah, there we go. Here are the finished models. I think they look good. Let's import them into Studio. So here we got the fruits inside of Studio. Sadly, I couldn't really texture them because the textures don't want to import. But either way, I think they look very nice, very clean. So here we got the space fruit, the little like beacon fruit. I love like light blue and purple. It fits very nice together. And then we got the sun golden fruit. It looks a bit like the Buddha fruit from Blocks Fruits. But I mean, either way, it looks very nice. And now we got the alien fruit. I don't know what I think of this. It's decent, I guess. I'm really looking forward to see what they will do with this, because the fruit models turned out decent, and if they actually cook up with the moves, I'll be very happy. Yeah, and this is the outro. But at least I got the fruits done. I'm really hoping that the other people did something with this. And I'm very happy to have been in this video. It means a lot to me. I like block fruits and yeah, of course, being in the other video is a pleasure of its own. And yeah, thank you guys for my part. Hope you enjoyed it. Please rate me 10 out of 10. And yeah, let's move on to the next developer.
Hi, I'm in Techry. You can call me Peter. I'm the next guy to work on it. Am I dev number 5? And am I dev number 4? Am I dev number 6? Nobody told me. But I'll give the game a quick little review and then I'll get to fixing things as they come along. So my thought process here is that knowing that the game is, you know, been passed along for a while now, nobody's put in the effort to fix anything. So there's probably a bunch of broken things. And we're loading in here now, and it looks like there's a timer here that does nothing. There's an items here. There's terrain. There's just a bunch of stuff here that I don't really know how to interact with, or it really doesn't give me much context. And I'm wandering around here, but it is not giving me a lot to work with. And as soon as I open up items here, I can't close it. So that's the first thing I'm gonna fix. But yeah, let's get to it. So this appears to be blocks fruits. I really don't know what's going on here. Okay, stats, item shop. Okay, that's pretty cool. I guess I can just swim around. I mean, I like the whole animations. Experienced captain. Talk. Keep moving. Wow. Oh, monkeys. Wow, I never knew I'd be this good at beating monkeys. Wow, that came out wrong. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, a lot of things just happened there. Shop. Oh, okay, I think this is where the big idea. These all cost money. I thought you were supposed to pick fruits off of trees or something. Recommended quests. Oh, I should be doing that. Okay, that makes a lot more sense than to do that. That is new. Okay, all right, hold on.
Igen? Igen, látom. Mit csináltál? Mit csináltál? Mit csináltál? Igen. Berikám, mondtam, hogy ha kopogsz, akkor nyisd ki az ajtót. Mondja, mit szeretnél? Csukd be.
Wow. Wait, there's a chest over here. Is it gonna cost me money when I open it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, so I've gotten some insight from my colleagues, and they've said that, and I've gifted myself this beautiful dark fruit. Okay, let me go to this, let me fly to the planet. You don't really use the fruit? But you kind of do. Oh, this is one of the most terrifying games I've ever played. I think you can sprint though, so that's nice. It's nice they added that. Can I go back to the spaceship at least? I don't really want to be here anymore, you know? Added a way to go back to the spaceship. All right, I'll get to fixing that then. Okay, so first order of business, I made a dash. Oh, you see?
Yeah.
That? Oh, this will be plenty useful when you're dashing away from the enemies that don't exist. Okay, so after a significant amount of working on the game, I've managed to sort of make, you know, the basic gameplay loop. But when you do come out, you can finally fight the alien by pressing F. Stay away from me. Oh, I've been killed. Pretty happy with my progress so far. Let me see how far I can take it before I run out of time.
Alright, so I'm doing this block shoots game swap, I think. So let me just see what the other devs have done so far. Alright, this looks really good so far. I like these builds, and it says, looks like there's only one planet. Got some aliens. Can I punch? So I found out if to punch. Oh, it's not doing anything. Okay, this UI is musty, bro. Alright, let's see. Does some damage. Shadow. Okay, Void. Alright. Bro, I don't really like the look of this fruit. And is there no quests or anything? Bro, the devs before me, I don't know what they were doing, bro. They were slacking or something. I've got a lot of work to do on this game. Alright, so I made it so you can actually level up now. And you can come over here and you can grab a quest. Now it says kill 5 aliens. Once we kill this guy, we'll get a lot of XP and also some money. Oh, we're so close to leveling up. Kill them all. There we go, level up. See, I added some clean VFX as well. Okay, next I need to add stat points, because you can see when I level up in block fruits, you can see that I get these things called stat points, and I can upgrade like my punches, I can upgrade how much HP I have, or I can upgrade my fruit power. And it looks like someone's already added a UI for this as well, so it should be pretty easy to add. Okay, so I just finished scripting it, and it should work now. Okay, so now when I level up, I should get free stat points down here, and I should be able to put them into all of these. Alright, yep, we did get free stat points, and if I put them into defense, I get more HP, and I can put them into strength, and I'll do more damage with my fists. Oh, and another thing I want to show you is, look, over here, click on this guy. For $100, he'll give you a random fruit. So I just got the dark fruit, and I can click to eat it. Then I just added another area, and also a boss, and I also added some new fruits, but you're gonna have to wait until the playtest to see them. Anyways, check out my game, choose an ability, and yeah, see you.
Alright guys, Naza just sent me the game, and it looks incredible. Alright guys, so over here we have the Pickleberry Blues, and I think everyone's over there right now, so let's hit fly. Oh, okay, here we go. Sivgum, Peter, let's see who else is around here. Harm is over there. He's fighting some enemies. Oh, okay, Xylo's punching me. This is great. Oh, now Peter's punching me. All right.
Stop stealing all my kills, bro.
All right, guys. Anyway, we are over here, and over here we have the fruit dealer. He's selling a fruit for $250. I don't have $250 yet, so let's look around. Maybe if we kill some aliens. It looks like I got 10 cash. There we go. Okay. We're up to 20. Okay, now we got this ugly alien on me. All right, looks like I saw a quest NPC over here, so let's go check him out. So he wants us to kill 5 aliens, so maybe if we click on him, there we go. We got the quest up on our screen. So I'm gonna go and try to kill 5 aliens. There we go. There's one.
I got the dark fruit. The best fruit in the game.
That's 4. All right.
Yo, how did Naza get a fruit already? Naza, you best not be cheating, bro.
Nah, that's Civgum. That's Civgum.
All right, guys. One more alien to kill, and then we'll be done this quest, which should give me just enough money for a fruit.
Oh, Roddy, you just killed me.
Okay, there we go. We finally got the 5 out of 5, but we just died again.
Yo, who did that, bro? Who did that?
It's just a loop of killing one alien and dying.
That's literally what blocks fruits is, by the way.
All right, guys, I've got 3 fruits pulled up here. I'm gonna go ahead and consume the alien fruit, and let's go ahead and try it out. I don't know how this works. What does this do?
What fruit do you have?
I have the alien fruit equipped.
You could spawn an alien.
Oh, I just died and lost my other fruits then. How do you spawn one? I don't see a keybind.
You open the thing and you click R.
R? I don't see a like keybind menu on my... I pressed R and a meteor killed me.
You killed yourself? Oh my god.
I pressed R and a meteor spawned. This isn't even the meteor fruit.
Oh yeah, my bad, bro.
Okay, guys, so this fruit is broken. Great stuff. We're gonna go on and buy a new one.
You have to rejoin.
No, okay. Anyway, it's been replaced by the meteor fruit now. We're gonna go and hit R from moon. Okay. All right. Low-key a mid fruit, but that's okay. Yeah, we put a meteor down.
Oh, who just stole 2 of my kills?
Okay, so the moon came down on us.
Why is there a red guy in the middle of the map?
Oh, that's the boss.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Wait, is the boss quest the super alien? Oh, shoot.
Oh, no, he just died. Guys, we're cooked. Super alien is chasing us. We're cooked.
I got another dark fruit. Anyone want the dark fruit?
Let me try it out. Okay, I got it. Okay, guys, we have the dark fruit. I left-clicked on it, and I have a meteor now.
Hey, Rodov, come here.
What's up?
Behind you. I want to say something. So stand back real quick.
Okay.
And then I want you to walk over here.
Okay, I'm walking over here.
It's a really special place.
Oh no. Okay. Oh what? This guy reappeared.
Where are you?
Spawn.
Spawn? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm right here. Oh, what the? Oh, that didn't even kill him. That hurt. It's because I leveled up my defense.
Oh, you leveled up your defense. Okay. So these are my stat points. I gotta level up my defense too.
Oh wait, I do like no damage to you. What the heck? Oh no, I'm getting out of here.
Creative, come here.
Back, bro.
Uh-oh, they killed each other. Silo.
Come here, Rodov. Come here.
No. Okay.
Oh gee.
And then we can press
On it.
Nah, bro.
Guys, I just died to row devs. Okay, everybody, let's try and gang up on the super alien boss real quick.
Yeah, together we're FNAF.
Yo, he just flew away. He got flung. The boss got flung. I watched him. Wait, genuinely, the boss just got flung away. I see him. He's over there.
I guess we beat him then.
The boss respawned. Oh my god, I'm fighting Rodev.
I gotta level up one more time.
Fighting Rodev and Lil Tycho. Uh-oh, Rodev killed him.
What? Oh, okay. I'm high enough level to, I think, kill the boss.
Oh, you can kill the boss? Okay, let's see. So come.
I think so. We're about to find out. Where is he?
He's over here. I'm punching him. I'm doing my part. I'm punching him.
Rodev, you're dead.
I died. I must have did some damage though. Can anyone give me cash so I can get new fruits?
I have 310. Here, I'll roll a fruit for you. Which one are you aiming for?
Any, bro.
I have alien fruit.
Okay, guys. Okay, my alien fruit is back in action. Let's go.
This guy is so big and strong and beautiful.
Hey, you're actually doing damage to him.
Where do you see his health?
At the top. It's a little health bar.
His head.
Okay, so when the boss died, did it drop anything cool or
no?
Okay. Well, at least we feel accomplished. Okay.
Hey, Rodev.
What's up, Peter?
I think this is the best game swap we've ever done.
Me too. Anyways, guys, we're extremely close to taking over World Builder and subscribers. So if you would like to help out, please. I am making every popular AI recreate Steal a Brainrot to see which one is best for Roblox Studio. ChatGPT is starting first. This is my prompt. Let's see how GPT's 5.2 thinking model can do. As ChatGPT's cooking up, let's look at the prompt we'll use for every AI. First, I explain to each AI what exactly Steal a Brainrot is. Second, I explain the format I wanted to output my game. I'm lazy, and because of that, I'm asking the AI to do everything in one script. Third, I ask the AIs to have at least 6 spots for Brainrots at each of the 8 bases on the map and 10 units we can buy, all the way from $1 per second common to $1,000 per second legendary. I then tell the AI to make sure the game is balanced and send it on its way. And it looks like ChatGPT is done. Alright, ChatGPT's gone ahead and given me the script. Here's Roblox Studio and the script. There we go. Now let's hop in and hope it works. Okay, let's go ahead and delete the base plate because that clearly wasn't intended. There are definitely a lot of surface UIs. Now it looks like I have 100 cash, so let's go ahead and buy this one. And even after reading these instructions, it looks like I can't buy anything. This means ChatGPT will have to use its first correction. I'm asking ChatGPT to fix the shop and the GUIs. While letting it fix the game, I'll explain the correction system. Each AI will get 2 corrections to help fix the game. If it breaks the game on the last correction, we're allowed to revert it. Remember, we are testing every mainstream AI. Let's see if ChatGPT is successful this time. Alright, this is ChatGPT's correction. Let's put it in. Okay, the script is in. Let's hop in the game. Looks like I gotta remember to delete the base plate, but other than that, we might have a good game here. Okay, it's definitely looking really dull, but let's go over to the middle. Looks like this one's only 50 bucks, and I bought it. Okay, I'm supposed to be able to claim the base, and it looks like I do own it now. And here's that brain rot that I purchased. Let's see if I can steal my own brain rot. Okay, good. I can't. I could hop in this game with someone else. Alright guys, I've hopped in with 2 players. Let's go ahead and try it out. This player, which is player 2, is going to claim a brain rot. And it doesn't walk over there, but it does appear. And now I'm earning money with this one. And now this sneaky player over here is going to go and steal this brain rot. And remember, ChatGPT only has 1 correction left. Looks like it takes 7 seconds to steal. And I don't know if it worked. Looks like it did not. Alright guys, real quick, I'm gonna try and steal a brain rot after claiming my own base. Maybe that was the problem. And come on. There we go, it actually worked. So the issue was me, not ChatGPT that time. And it looks like now I'm gaining cash too, and the other player is gaining cash slower. To be completely honest guys, I don't think ChatGPT needs to use its last correction. ChatGPT's game is pretty solid, but we don't have anything to compare it to. I'll give it an 8 for now, but let's see what Gemini can do. Alright guys, it's Gemini's turn. I've got Gemini 3 Pro loaded up. Let's go ahead and paste in the prompt and see how it does. Alright, looks like ChatGPT took 2 minutes on its initial go. Let's see how long Gemini takes. Wait a minute, is that Game Maker? While Gemini cooks up its game, let me tell you about Game Maker. You can make games fast, not eventually after years of learning. It's built to get you from the idea to something you can actually play way quicker than most game engines. You'll still learn as you go, but you'll spend that time building real projects. Here's the best part. There's no experience required to start. Game Maker gives you tools that are beginner friendly, but still powerful enough to grow with you. You don't need a massive team or a degree. There's always a huge track record of successful games made by solo devs and indie studios. One thing I really like is that they have original tutorials for specific game types. They aren't random lessons. They are real tutorials that can teach Tail and Delta of people. Imagine this. You open Game Maker and instead of spending focus into first indie game, in the description or the pinned comment to download Game Maker and start making your first game. Also, join their community, try the tutorial, and see what you can build. Also, if you say thank you Game Maker in the comments, I'll heart your comment. Anyway, it looks like Gemini is done. Alright guys, I'm not going to lie, there's no timer on this one, but I'll go ahead and copy the code. Alright, let's go ahead and make a script and paste in Gemini's code. Alright, so it looks like we have the same base plate thing. I gotta delete the base plate. And there are errors. That's not very good. This one I can fix on my own, but this one is a script error that they need to fix. Alright, to fix the first error, I just have to tick this box on. And now for the second error, we'll copy all of this, and then we'll paste it into Gemini, and I'm not going to say anything else. Now, I should note that this is Gemini's first correction. I definitely like the UI a lot better from Gemini. We'll see how it does after the correction. One other thing that's pretty cool is it actually named the brain rot. Now, I certainly can't buy it yet, so we'll see how it does. Looks like it's working on the code. And look at all these brain rot names. Ohio Rizzler. Okay, looks like it's done. Let's copy it. And we'll go ahead and paste in the new code and test the game. Okay, this time it's a lot better. There are brain rots. For some reason, it did not make the brain rots moving on a conveyor belt, but that's okay. And it looks like we have another error in the script. And I'm definitely not able to purchase any brain rots. We'll go ahead and call this Gemini's second correction. I'm gonna go ahead and copy the output again, and we'll paste it in. Then I'm also going to ask it to make sure there's no other errors. And honestly, the lack of a conveyor belt is something that needs to be fixed, so I'll include that as well. Okay, I've gone ahead and explained it pretty basically. Let's go ahead and see how it does. Now remember, this is the second correction, so if we don't have a completed game, Gemini sort of just loses. Alright, Gemini just finished its second correction. Let's go ahead and paste in the new code. This code is way shorter than ChatGPT's. I'm pretty sure the old one was about 2,000 lines. Alright, I'm excited to see what happens. We definitely have a conveyor. There is an error, however. You know, I don't really know what a physical properties is. Maybe if I run it again, it'll fix. This game definitely looks a lot better. Looks like we have a brain rot factory. I really like the billboard GUI that it has up here. And also, for some reason, it's not spawning another one. I think that's because of the error. Unfortunately, Gemini has used its second correction already, and it looks like we got a rare spawn here. Anyway, this does mean that Gemini has lost, but I will definitely give this game more of a 4 or a 5 because I really like the way it looks. I just wish it worked. And honestly, we're probably only 1 or 2 corrections away. And come to think of it, ChatGPT didn't have a conveyor either. Alright, now it's Claude's turn to make its game. For Claude, I'll be using Perplexity and then using Claude Sonnet 4.5 with reasoning. Here we go. Alright guys, Claude has begun outputting its script. This one actually named the brain rots as well. We used Giat for this one. But it looks pretty promising so far. We'll see how it goes. Okay, there we go. Claude has completed its code. Let's go ahead and copy and try it out. Okay, this time we're going to go ahead and tick this box on before we even try. Now let's go to server script service, paste in the code and try it out. This one's about 1,000 lines long. Okay, so this one's in Ohio. Let's buy it. It did disappear, and now it's over here. I like how it used balls this time. That's pretty cool. And honestly, the UI is pretty good too. I don't know what this is. And it looks like the base is now locked. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see if this temporary shield works. That's pretty cool. I don't see a shield, but it might be on. Okay, I think this might be better in a test of multiple clients. Let's go ahead and enable 2 clients and try it out. Okay, this is pretty cool. It loaded both of the bases, meaning it's definitely working in some capacity. Okay, here we go. This player is going to buy this one, and I'll walk back to my base. I'll also open up the looter stats so you can see the cash. And then with this player, I'm going to go and try and steal one. I really wish there was an animation where it walks from the conveyor belt to your base, but that's okay. And now I'm at player 2's base. Let's go ahead and try and steal. Looks like the prompt takes some time. And there we go. I stole it from my base. And now it looks like I'm making money and the other player isn't. That's pretty cool. Dude, it's kind of crazy how Claude has done the best so far. I didn't expect this. Let's go ahead and walk over with player 2 and see if I can make a steal when the shield is on. Actually, first, let's go ahead and try the base lock. And I'm just not able to steal it. That's awesome. Let's see how long the base lock will stay on. I don't know if it's permanent. Alright guys, I've waited maybe 20 seconds here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. That's definitely a bug in the game that needs to be fixed because that's not how the real game works. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on the base shield. Oh, that's the wrong client. There we go, and now let's try and steal. I'm still not able to steal. It's pretty cool. Okay, looks like the shield is on a cooldown, and I am able to steal now. That is awesome. Let's see. When I steal it, it immediately TPs back, and now I'm making money. I really like this game so far, and honestly, I can't even think of a correction. Because Claude hasn't even used the correction yet, I'm going to add more features like the animations. I'm not sure if this should have been included in the original prompt, but let's go ahead and put it in now. And just a reminder, this is Perplexity, but I am using Claude. I'm not going to lie, Claude has to be the fastest one yet. I can definitely sense a very very high score coming up. Alright guys, one thing I did notice is it added about 100 lines to the script, but the new one is in. Let's go ahead and try it out. Okay, kind of interesting. This player spawned over here, but I'll just walk back to my base, I guess. Actually, this is the richer player, so let's go ahead and try to buy a brain rot. This one's plus 40 per second. Let's buy it. Oh, looks like it flies over. Now, I'm not too sure. I guess this one is my base. It doesn't really say who owns the base on it. And it looks like this is the rebirth area. I didn't actually know that. And this definitely is player one's base because this player can't toggle the lock. Anyway, let's go ahead and try and steal.
Okay. Ja, toch. Oh. Gondoltam. Csak gyors kiroppanttam a hátamat. Ah. Non c'ho nera, cosa non c'ho nera? Cosa le tiro d'ombre?
This one, and what Claude's done is it should make me have to walk back to my base. There we go. It says I'm carrying it. That's awesome. I like how it's right above my head, not moving. Okay, here we go. We're almost at my base. I'm not too sure where to go. Oh, maybe I can place it. There we go. It placed, and it looks like I'm earning money now. Yes, that's awesome. I'm actually very happy with Claude's game. I don't even want to use the last correction. What would I possibly need to use it for? Honestly, I'm going to give this one a solid 9 out of 10. I really wish it made the flying thing right away, but that's really not something I can nitpick. This game was incredible. Well done to Claude. Okay, I've made the place for Grok. Let's go ahead and enable the stupid setting. This setting right here makes sure we can access data stores. Okay, back to Perplexity. Let's press on the plus icon and we'll choose Grok. Looks like we're using Grok 4.1 with reasoning enabled. Alright guys, the prompt is in. Here we go. Alright, it's been about 2 minutes and nothing has moved. I noticed the other AIs usually give us more information, but for some reason Grok seems to just want to think on its own. Hopefully it gives us good code. Alright guys, something interesting just happened. It looks like Grok is searching for proximity prompts. Grok is definitely taking its sweet time on Perplexity, so I thought I would go to Grok's real website and try it out. It would be pretty cool if I didn't even have to sign in. Now it looks like there is Super Grok as well, which is something I don't have. Alright guys, it looks like Grok is now cooking on Perplexity. I stand corrected, it looks like it's actually done. Alright, same as always, a script in here. It looks like this is the shortest one so far. I wonder how it'll go. Looks like it has a conveyor, but it already has an error. This means Grok will now be using its first correction. Let's go ahead and copy the error, and I will also also be kind enough to include a screenshot of where this error is from, and we'll see how Grok handles it. Looks like it's analyzing the Lua error. Let's see how that goes. Grok really has to prove itself here because so far Claude has been the coolest one. To be honest, I think I could have corrected this myself, but it does mean Grok has used its first correction. Alright, Grok's new code is in, and that's my base. Now it looks like it's not despawning the brain rots, and I'm also not able to purchase them. Also, I should not be being moved by the conveyor. This is one of the funniest things I've seen in one of these videos. It's just shooting all the brain rots out to the end. Let's see what happens if I interact. Oh, it looks like I bought something and now my money's going up, but I don't really see anything. There's definitely no brain rot under here. What if I purchase this one? See, it took my money. It definitely took my money, but I don't see anything happening. I'm going to explain these problems best I can to Grok, and we'll see if it can fix everything, but it's really going to have to cook this time. Alright guys, the Grok on the website actually produced some code. I pasted it in, and if this works, then I might just call this the correction. There's a brain rot that I missed. Unfortunately, it's only really spawning one every maybe 20 seconds. But that's okay, I'll catch the next one. Okay, looks like it spawned and it got stuck, but I'll buy it. And oh, there we go, I flew to my base. Honestly, that was the coolest animation yet. It became bigger once it got here, and it shows me the cache. It has a really nice font, and maybe we can try and spawning in with another player now. Looks like when I toggle the lock, my base turns red. That's pretty cool, and I can't really turn it off, so maybe it's on a timer. Let's try the shield. It doesn't really put anything on the screen. I see a little shield there. Maybe that's it. And there we go, that shield disappeared after 10 seconds, so maybe that's just misplaced. Anyway, we are definitely out of corrections, so let's hop in with 2 clients and see how it does. Alright, here we go. We have both clients loaded up, and I'll go ahead and try to claim this one. That's way too expensive. I think that was a pretty rare one, but we definitely don't have the cash for it. Oh, let's try and catch this one. Oh, missed it on both. Nice. Okay, I just missed another one too. Alright guys, watch us lock in. I'm gonna get this one. Okay, that is way too out of my budget. Okay, there we go. I was able to buy that one for 100, and now it's at my base. Now let's go ahead and try to steal it when the shield is on. Okay, here we go. Shield is being turned on. It should be on now, and I can't actually steal it. The prompt is gone. That's awesome. I'm not going to toggle the lock because I don't think it turns off. And also, that's not how rebirths work in Steal a Brain Rot. Okay, this is pretty interesting. The brain rot low-key disappeared. I have no idea why that happened. I just want to see if we can steal the brain rot. Alright guys, I just gave myself a bunch of cash. Let's go ahead and grab this one. Okay, and I'm not able to buy it. Looks like I might have been on the wrong account. There we go. Okay, now while player 2 is not looking, we are going to steal this one. I love how it just disappeared. That's great. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and consider Grok an epic fail. Now, I did load in and it saved this brain rot, so that's pretty interesting. I really don't understand why it deleted the other ones, but you know, I guess we'll just never know. Alright guys, I have DeepSeek loaded up here. We definitely know that Claude set the bar very high, but we'll see if the Chinese AI can pull through. Alright guys, the prompt is in. Let's go ahead and see if we can use DeepThink. So it's already set out what it's doing, and now it's cooking on the script. It's definitely right about this. When you're using a single script, it's a lot harder. And let's see, DeepSeek's knowledge on brain rots is pretty interesting. We have Phantom, we have Kai Cenat, Grimace, Nerd, Ohio Final Boss. These are pretty stupid. Honestly guys, I don't think any of these AIs will come close to this, but let's see if DeepSeek can. Looks like it's working on the conveyor system now. Okay, here we go. DeepSeek is done. This script looks like it's all over the place. I hope it works. If you're curious, this one's also about 1,000 lines. And we definitely have a bunch of errors, but I really like the look of the base and the brain rot area. The conveyor is definitely not working, but that's nothing a correction couldn't fix. Looks like we have Kai Cenat over here. The way it usually works is if you fix one of these errors, then the rest of the script can play, and usually it'll fix everything else. So let's go ahead and give DeepSeek all of this. And this means DeepSeek is using its first correction. Alright guys, DeepSeek has given me a new script, but I can't buy any of these brain rots because I start with 0 cash. So what I'm going to do is switch over to the server and give myself some money. Okay, I just gave myself like $10,000. Let's go ahead and buy one of these brain rots. There we go. It only cost me 500 and now it's earning me money. Alright, I should be able to turn the shield on. I don't know why it's toggling like that. There we go. I turned it on. I don't really see anything. I don't have an indication that it's on. Now what I do notice is these guys are disappearing, but they're not actually moving across the conveyor belt. Anyway, let's go ahead and try out a 2-player server and see if it works. Okay, I've hopped into a 2-player server. Let's go and give ourselves some cash first. Okay, I just made player 1 incredibly rich. He should be able to buy the Rizzler. And now it looks like the Rizzler is at my base. And let's say player 2 really wants it. He's gonna walk over here and try to steal it. Also, one thing I did notice, there was no animation going from the conveyor to here. Anyway, let's hold E on this guy, and it looks like I did steal it. But now I'm not really walking over with it, but that's okay. Now let's say player 1 really wants it back. I can walk over here and turn on the shield. And there we go. The shield should be on. If I try to steal it, it looks like I still am able to steal it, but I don't know if the shield cooldown ran out. Honestly, there's really no way to tell. Alright guys, DeepSeek has completed its final final correction. It only thought for a minute this time. Let's try it out. All right, here we go. The code's copied, and it looks like we added about 250 lines this time. Here we go. I'm starting up the server, and I am in. It looks like, I don't know what that is, if it's a brain rot or what. It's moving. It's certainly moving, but I have no clue what this thing is. It also looks like my brain rots got duplicated. I have a bunch of Rizzlers now. It also does look like each of these are earning me money. However, there's no brain rot spawning. Let's just hope maybe we can give DeepSeek some points if the stealing works. Here's the moment of truth. I stole it and it's above my head. That's cool. That's cool. And once I bring it back, it stays here. That's awesome. Okay, that's a good point for him. I will say the game is definitely not perfect. It's not close to perfect. I don't know what's going on over here. But honestly, based on everything else I've seen, I'm going to give this one a solid 5. There are 4 things I learned in this video. Number 1, it's best to be super specific when you're prompting AI models. For example, Claude probably would have had its part done with no corrections if we included the first correction in the prompt. Number 2, I'm going to stay away from ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, and Grok. Claude is the obvious winner here. Number 3 is that you should definitely have a low level of scripting knowledge first, because there are often very simple errors you can fix yourself. Real quick, make sure to comment your favorite AI and tell me what
This UI was made completely using AI. But a question I had was, how much Robux can I make in one day selling GUI made using AI? And can you even make a living from this? My only goal for this entire day is to make 10,000 Robux selling these GUIs by any means possible. Okay, there's only one rule to this challenge, that all GUI sold has to be made by AI. Luckily today we're going to be using one of the most overpowered AIs for making a Roblox GUIs, Forge GUI. Throughout this video, you guys are going to see the different methods we tried to sell these GUIs and how quick we were even able to make them. So let's just go straight into the challenge. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need to do is actually make the GUI. I'm going to be making a simple pet simulator UI to begin with. In my experience, using this AI is pretty simple. There are 3 different modes you could use. There's a GUI mode, thumbnail mode, and icon GFX mode. In this video, we're going to be in the GUI mode since we're trying to make game UI. The first prompt I'm going to give Forge is, create a Roblox pet simulator style inventory with a dotted line around the frame. Okay, after pressing enter, we're just gonna need to give it a couple seconds to think. After around 30 to 40 seconds, it finally gave us our first generation. I'm just gonna scale this up so we can see it properly. Okay, at the moment, the UI looks okay, but I don't really like how it looks. I'm gonna give Forge a couple more prompts and hopefully we can get something we like. I gave it another prompt asking it to remove the pets, items, and boost tabs. And this is how it looks without those tabs. I also did ask it to make the inventory header end like somewhere in the middle. I do kind of like how it's looking right now, but I'm going to give it more prompts to make a few more adjustments. Okay, so the last prompt I gave it was a bit vague. This is why it added all these squares. So I'm going to give it another prompt and hopefully this one can get us closer to our final design. Remove all the squares in the frame and add a search button at the top right. I also want you to add an equip best, delete mode, and filter button. After giving it that exact prompt, our UI was looking perfect. Now that we have the design for our inventory frame, the next thing we're going to need to do is isolate every single thing that's going to be an individual button. The easiest way to do it in my experience is to take a screenshot of the button, click on upload, and add it into our project. Once you've done that, you have to select the button and then prompt Forge to isolate it. It's as easy as just typing isolate red exit button. Now that we have all our buttons isolated, I'm going to give it one more prompt to remove all the buttons from the actual frame. Oh my days, we basically have a complete GUI. Oh, I forgot one more thing. I'm just gonna duplicate the inventory frame and ask it to make the frames the actual pets are going to be inside. Okay, they look pretty okay, so I'm just gonna quickly isolate them and then we'll move on to Roblox Studio. Like we did last time, screenshot, upload, isolate, and you have your frame. We now have all the frames we need, so we're gonna go into Roblox Studio and put them all together. To save all the files we just made, all you have to do is press on export zip, which is on the top right of your screen. Here are other examples of GUI Forge can make. And if you guys want to try it out, the link will be in the description. Okay, as soon as you open Roblox Studio, this is going to be very simple, so just follow along. You're going to want to add a screen GUI under starter GUI. Since our main inventory frame is a PNG, I'm going to add an image label and then add our background frame. To get the proper scaling, just go under properties and search scale type and set the image label type to fit. Then you're just going to increase the size until it's exactly what you want. After that, the next thing we're going to do is add all the buttons into our frame. So I added an image button for the exit button, added an aspect ratio constraint since it's always going to be square. Then I duplicated the exit button, moved it down to make the other 3 buttons. You should make sure to always rename your layers to stay organized. To bring it all together so it's closer to an actual Pet Simulator inventory, I'm going to add a scrolling frame, and inside that scrolling frame, I'm going to add another image button for the pet frame. If we're gonna have any chance of getting an actual sale with this UI, I added 2 text labels inside the pet frame, one to display the name of the pets and the other one to show what level that pet actually is. And the final thing we had to add was an image label inside the image button to display the actual pet. I went back into Forge GUI because I wanted to make a custom icon for the pet inventory. Can you make a pet inventory icon? After giving it a couple seconds to think, it made a very unique and beautiful icon. I exported the image as a zip file and then imported it into Roblox Studio. This would now be the icon we'd need to click on to actually open the inventory. After everything looked exactly how I wanted, if you're wondering why there's more pet frames, I just duplicated them just to see how it would look with a bunch of pets inside the inventory. But for the final version, we only had 1 pet frame, which was ideally going to be used by the local script as a template pet frame. Okay, I think we are officially done, and this is how it came out.
Je passe toutes les nuits à marcher dans les rues et je laisse mon ennui le long des avenues.
Okay, the first method we're going to try is just posting about it in the Discord community and see if anybody would be interested in spending a couple of Robux to actually buy the UI. I also attached a little video just so they see how it actually looks in Roblox Studio. I actually first had to upload the UI to my template website as a RBXM file. So as soon as the person buys it from the website, they automatically get the file that they can import into Roblox Studio. And since the website can't take actual Robux, if a person purchases the UI from the website for $5, that would be the equivalent to 500 Robux. Okay, I've just made the actual post and hopefully in a few hours, somebody buys it. But while we wait to see if this method is actually going to work, I'm going to be moving on to method number 2. The second method we're going to be trying is literally the same as the first, but we're going to be posting it onto Twitter. Literally every single day I open up Twitter, there's a random developer with little to no followers posting about selling their UI. But the thing is, the little comments they do get are people who are actually interested in buying it. So I'm going to be making my own post, and I'm going to be using the little montage you guys saw earlier about the complete UI. Then in the caption, I'm just gonna put my website link. Hopefully in a few hours, just like our first method, a random person out there somehow just needs the UI and buys it from our shop. I'm gonna check in with you guys later, and hopefully we've made some progress. Okay, it's been about like 12 hours, and so far, none of our attempts actually worked. I'm going to try one last method and 10,000. For our third and final method, we're going to be trying to find a GUI commission job. I'm going to be looking for jobs where the game is similar to a pet simulator, so this UI can go hand in hand. Hopefully, we don't need to remake the UI from scratch and they like what we already have. I started messaging a bunch of developers I knew who were working on a pet simulator type game to see if they would be interested in me making the shop GUI for their game. And after sending 20 messages, I finally got a reply. I will pay you 10k Robux for 3 working frames. I first sent in the inventory GUI we already had, and the guy actually liked it. Then I had to work on 2 more frames, which was the shop UI and the daily rewards UI. I wasn't able to get any video of the working UI in Roblox. That's only because he doesn't want me leaking his game. But here are the frames while they were in Forge GUI. And after trying to sell UI for the entire day, we finally made it.
Je passe toutes les nuits à marcher dans les rues.
Hey YouTube, so today I wanted to give myself a challenge of making an entire game in just 24 hours. This is going to be the hardest challenge I've done on the channel so far, but I think I can do it. The game idea is going to be pretty simple. You're going to have a bow and arrow and you gotta hit other players off the map, just like Minecraft Skywars, but without the swords and armor. You get my point. Gravity, which most Roblox games are 3D, but I wanted to see if I could make an entire 2D game from scratch in only 24 hours. I was curious to see how good of a game I could make in such a short amount of time. The end result turned out way better than I expected, so make sure to watch until the end. So my idea is to make a 2D platformer where you jump over obstacles and defeat enemies, and at the end there's going to be a final boss fight. I'm going to keep this simple for now because we only have 24 hours. So I opened up a new project, gave it a name, and since we're making a platformer game, I quickly made a platform to walk on. Now, in order to make it look like a 2D game, we need to make it so that the camera does not rotate. The way I did this was by creating a camera part in Workspace, and then every frame I just set the position of the part to follow the player's position, and then I just kept it locked on the X-axis. So now when we play the game, we have okay, let's try this again. Now we press play and boom! Now the camera follows us perfectly. But I wanted to make the camera look more smooth because right now it's very snappy. So to do that, instead of setting the position directly every frame, I used something called a lerp function, which is just a nerdy way of saying the camera is now fixed and has this cool smooth effect whenever you move around. So the camera works great now, but our player can still move in every direction, meaning we can just walk off the map, and obviously we don't want that. So to fix this, I grabbed the script inside of the player that controls their movement, and I just made it so that you can't move on the Z-axis. So now we can only move back and forth like a normal platform game. But the default walk animation looks really ugly, and I want my game to look not ugly, so I created a better walk animation. And by created, I mean grabbing an animation off the toolbox and Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V, your animation is now my property. But the animation looks really weird on my character, so instead I created a custom blocky character, and now our walk looks way better. And you may be wondering, shouldn't you put clothes on the character so that he doesn't look boring and lame? No. Alright, it's time to actually start putting things into the game. So I made some coins and I used Tween Service to animate them whenever you pick them up. They also make this little sound whenever you collect them. Then I made this spin around because spinning around is cool. Next I started working on a GUI where you can see how much health you have and how many coins you have. I also put your character's face next to the health bar. Now we need to actually build the map, because right now our map looks a little bit empty. So I drew this beautiful map in MS Paint. I know, I'm a great artist. And then I began to actually build the map. Building was actually very easy because I kept it pretty simple with a blocky Minecraft style. I added trees in the background, put a bridge, and I even tried making a bounce pad so that I can jump up to get to higher platforms, but I think it sent me to the moon instead. Alright, so the first area is basically finished, but there's nothing to really do in the game yet. So let's add some enemies. I created a rig, changed the colors to make it look more like a zombie, and I added a health bar above it with some text. But our zombie doesn't actually do anything yet, so I added a script inside of it that makes the zombie detect whenever a player is nearby, and then if there is, then it walks towards that player, or whatever you call this. So I gave him a walking animation next, but he still doesn't do damage to us, he kind of just runs at us. Next I created a punch animation. Just kidding, I yoinked another animation from the toolbox because I suck at animating. I made the zombie punch whoever's nearby, and now our game has its first working enemy. Well, kind of working. It looks like the zombie either has some really long arms or is using Bluetooth to attack me. So I fixed the zombie's range, but we don't have any way of attacking him back. So I took the same punch script that I used for the zombie, and I put it into the player. Now we can punch the zombie back, but it looks pretty lame. So to fix that, I added a punch sound effect, and I also created a red highlight whenever you hit someone. Then I added a damage indicator so that you can see how much damage is being done. And now our combat already feels way better. I also wanted to show how many coins you get for killing a mob, so I added this nice little text pop-up, and I also made it so that you heal a little bit of HP after killing them. Otherwise the game would be really hard. Then I added some spikes on the map that kill you whenever you touch them, and now the first area is basically complete. So I started building area number 2, which will be inside of a cave. So I put these lava obstacles that you have to jump over, and then I put some zombies in this pit. And now our second area is complete. But the problem is when you get to the second area and you die, you get teleported all the way back to the first area, which is really frustrating. So I created a checkpoint system that teleports you to your last save checkpoint. And by using data store servers, I even made it so that your checkpoints save if you leave and rejoin the game. So with the checkpoint system and second area finished, I wanted to add an NPC to the game who would sell you a better weapon, because right now we just punch enemies with our bare hands. So I looked up how to make a good NPC dialogue system, and thankfully Subdoggy had the perfect video on it. I took the model he linked in his video and I put it into my game. Then I just changed up the dialogue and it looks great. I'll link his NPC dialogue system in the description so that you can use it for yourself. But our NPC can't sell a weapon if we don't actually have any weapons in our game, right? So I created a wooden sword and once again yoinked an animation off the toolbox. Then I welded the sword to the player and I made it do more damage than the punch. So now we have a working sword, but we don't have stronger mobs to use the sword on. So for the next area I added a mummy which does more damage and has more HP than the zombies. I built more of the map, added some more mummies, and I put a third checkpoint. Now our third area is finished. For the next area, I wanted to make it a snow biome. So I added some snow, put some dead trees, and I made yetis, which are even stronger than the mummies from the desert area. I wanted the yetis to use a weapon rather than just punching us, so I changed its animations. But I think this yeti had a bit too much caffeine because he's going ham on me. Oh, pause. I took a break for a few hours to eat dinner and play some games with my friends, but when I came back I added another shop NPC at the end of the snow area, and this guy upgrades your wooden sword into an iron sword which does even more damage. But notice how after buying the sword the NPC says be careful of the king? Yeah, well that's because the final area is going to be the king's castle. I created a bridge that leads to the castle and I put some knights on it to defend the entrance. The knights are really strong, but if you're good enough you can kite them without taking too much damage. Then I started actually building the castle, where I put this cool looking red carpet and added some paintings on the walls as decoration. Now you may be thinking, these paintings look a little similar to another game, but don't worry about that. Next I made the hallway that leads to the king's room, where we will have the boss fight take place, and then I finished building the last room. I found a pretty good character model to use for the king, but for some reason his hair did this weird thing where you could see through his head, so I had to get rid of the hair and the beard and make him go bald.
I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro. That's up what they be doing to y'all.
Then I added this part that detects whenever you walk into the king's room, which will start the boss fight. And it ended up looking pretty good after I scripted it. But yeah, our boss is not very strong right now. I mean, this guy literally got one tapped. But I'm really tired, so I'm gonna get some sleep, and tomorrow I'll start working on the actual boss fight. Alright, so I've never made a boss fight before, but I figured out how to give him some abilities that he uses every few seconds using a module script. The first ability that I made was a dash, where he dashes towards you and does damage if he hits you while dashing. His second ability is an AoE attack that makes a cylinder around him which does damage to you if you're inside of it. And for his last attack, he summons two little skeletons that run at you and attack you. The good thing is these skeletons actually heal you whenever you kill them, which can be used to your advantage to defeat the king because he has so much more HP than you. And just like that, the boss fight is done. Yeah, so that took forever to figure out, but now we have a pretty decent boss fight considering it's the first one I've ever made. I'm actually pretty proud of myself, but the problem is that if we die during the boss fight and we try going back into the room, the door is closed and we can't fight the king anymore. So I fixed that and now it should be working properly. Don't quote me on that. Next I just added some dramatic music in the background whenever you begin the boss fight, and then I added a sound effect for whenever you defeat the boss. I also made a badge named the Kingslayer that you get after killing him. Now to finish the game, I added some more obstacles around the map, like these ice spikes in the snow area, and I also added an attack button on mobile so that you can play the game on your phone. And just like that, the game is done. All I needed to do now was make an icon and thumbnail for the game. So I opened up Inkscape to make the icon, which was just a screenshot of your character holding the sword, and then I took a screenshot of the boss fight for the thumbnail and I uploaded them to the page. Then I set the game to public and now it's ready to play with over 30 minutes left on the timer. The challenge is complete and honestly it was really fun to make. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video or what new things you would want me to add to this game, and also since you made it this far you should definitely enjoyed this video or what on the timer. The challenge is complete and honestly it was really fun to make. Let me know if you boss fight for the thumbnail and I uploaded them